am so proud to be here today, not just as the Democratic nominee for president, but as the first African-American nominee of my party, and I'm hoping that somewhere out there in the audience sits the person who will be the first Latino nominee of a major party. Being here today is a reminder of why I'm in this race. Because the reason I'm running for president is to do what each and every one of you do every single day in your communities, and that is help to make a difference in the lives of ordinary Americans. I had a wonderful conversation a couple of days ago with some Hispanic leaders who had been great supporters of Senator Clinton, including Henry Cisneros, who I see here today. And one of the things that I thought Henry said, which is so on target, and is true of all Americans, but nowhere is it truer than in the Latino community, is nobody's looking for government to solve all our problems. Nobody's looking for a handout. This is an aspirational community that embodies the best of the American dream. The belief that we can come here and work hard and build a life not only for ourselves but our children and our grandchildren that's going to be better than our own. And it's that fundamentally American idea that I've always seen in the Hispanic community. And that's why I've been working with pride with Latino leaders ever since I entered into public service more than 20 years ago. You know, we stood together when I was an organizer in Chicago, lifting up neighborhoods that had been devastated when the local steel plants closed. We stood together when I was a civil rights attorney, working with MALDEF and local Latino electeds to ensure that Latinos were represented, well represented in Chicago. Ricky remembers that. We marched together in the streets of Chicago to fix our broken immigration system. And it's because of that 20-year record of partnership with your communities that you can trust me when I say that I will be your partner in the White House and I will be your champion when I'm in the White House. And that's what you need now more than ever. Because for 8 long years, Washington has not been working for ordinary Americans and has not been working for hardworking Latino Americans. Few have been hit harder than Latinos and African Americans. You know what I'm talking about. You know the people, like the couple I met in Las Vegas who were tricked into buying a home that they couldn't afford and now are at the risk of foreclosure. You know about the families all across this country who are out of work or uninsured or struggling to pay the rising costs of everything from gas to a gallon of milk to a college education for their kids. And that's why you know we need change in this country more than ever. And I have to say, while I respect John McCain, I respect his service to our country, what he's offering is not change. It's not change when he offers 4 more years of Bush economic policies that have failed to create jobs at a living wage, or insure our workers, or help Americans afford the skyrocketing costs of college. That isn't change. Now, there is one place where Senator McCain and I agreed, and we used to work together to offer change on immigration. And he deserves great credit as a champion of comprehensive reform. I admired him for it. And I know that he talked about that when he just spoke before you. But what he didn't mention is that when he was running for his party's nomination, he walked away from that commitment. He said that he wouldn't even support his own legislation if it came up for a vote. Now, if we're going to solve the challenges we face, we can't vacillate. We can't shift depending on our politics. You need a president who will pursue genuine solutions day in and day out in a consistent way. And that's my commitment to you. We need immigration reform that will secure our borders and punish employers who exploit immigrant labor. But we also need reform that finally brings the 12 million people who are here illegally out of the shadows, requiring them to take steps to become legal citizens, putting them on a pathway to citizenship. That has to be one of our priorities as well. say it now, and I will say it after I'm president. We must assert. We have to assert our values and reconcile our principles as a nation of immigrants and a nation of laws. That's a priority that I will pursue from my very first day. And we can do something more. We can tear down the barriers that keep the American dream out of the reach for so many Americans. We can end the housing crisis and create millions of new jobs. We can make sure that the millions of Latinos who are uninsured get the same health care that I get as a member of Congress. We can improve our schools and stop the high Latino dropout rate and recruit teachers to come to hard-to-teach communities and make college and community college affordable for anybody who wants to go. And we can finally stand alongside our brave Latino fighting men and women and all our soldiers and make sure that we are serving them as well as they are serving us. We have to treat our veterans with the honor and respect that they deserve, and nobody has been contributing more to these wartime efforts than the Latino community, and I'm grateful for it. We can do all this, but I can't do it on my own. I have to have your help. This election could well come down to how many Latinos turn out to vote. I'm proud my campaign is working hard to register more Latinos and bring them into the political process, because I truly believe that if we work together and fight together and stand together this fall, then you and I together, not only will we change registration rules, not only will I win the presidency, but we are going to change the political map. We are going to change it from top to bottom. We will create the kind of empowerment in your communities that we have not seen ever in this United States of America. We will change this country, and we will change the world. And I'm looking forward to being a partner with NALEO and making that dream come true. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you.